Belinda the Beetle. Chapter 7. When Thieves Fall Out. Brown stopped behind Belinda. Then jumping out, he chased into the bushes after Snoop. Strange fellow, the vicar thought, but he was more interested in Belinda than Brown. She stood by the roadside looking like a skeleton. Cushions, seats, canopy, bonnet flaps, everything that could be moved had been pulled out and thrown in a heap. "My poor Belinda! What's he been doing to you?" "Oh, Mr. Exel," she sobbed. "I'm glad you come. Snoop is a horrible man." "Why has he pulled you to pieces?" "He wanted to find some jewels, Mr. Exel." "Jewels?" laughed the vicar. "Did he find any?" "I don't know, Mr. Exel, but he's taken such a lot of things." "Mr. Exel, I feel so uncomfy, Mr. Exel. Please put me right." "Yes, Belinda, of course," and he set to work. Jewels in Belinda, he thought. How absurd. And yet, I don't know. Yes, I've got it. There must have been something valuable that Brown knew about. That's why he didn't want the police. That yarn about Snoop's old mother was all my eye. Belinda felt better. She began to laugh. "Stop it, Belinda," the vicar grumbled. "I can't put in these screws when you shake like that." "Oh, Mr. Exel," she chortled. "It was funny." And she told him about the trick she played on Snoop. The vicar laughed. "Well, Belinda," he said, "you are a clever little car, but don't you dare play those tricks on me, do you hear?" "No, Mr. Exel, I'd never play tricks on you," she said virtuously. "I'm not so sure. Did you say you stopped with a cough?" "Yes, Mr. Exel, there was something in my petrol pipe." "Right, we'll settle that." And he undid the pipe and blew down it. "My goodness, Belinda, you are chocked up. I'll have to get the pump." The tire pump did the trick, and soon bubbling noises sounded from the tank. But it was an awkward job, needing several hands. The vicar would have been in difficulties if the constable and Jim Tabbs hadn't arrived on their bicycles and helped him. "Thank you very much," said the vicar, as Belinda's engine came to life. "She's battered, but she'll go. Have you seen Brown?" "Brown, sir?" "Yes, the chap I was with in the big car. He went chasing after Snoop. I don't trust him very much. I think we'd better find him." "Right, sir," said the constable. "Will you stay and look after the Reverend's car, Jim?" A rough path led through the bushes into a wood. At first, the constable and the vicar heard nothing. Then they approached a small clearing. Angry voices came from it. "And I tell you, you have." "No, Brown, stray, I haven't. I searched that darn car from top to bottom and didn't find a thing." "Do you expect me to believe that, you double-crossing twister? Course you found the jewels. Course you've hidden them somewhere so you can come back later and swipe the lot. But I'll not stand for that, so come on, where are they?" "I haven't got 'em." "Okay," said Brown, "I've warned you." There was a thud and a cry. The constable and the vicar ran forward. Snoop was whimpering on the ground, with Brown standing over him. The constable seized Brown and the vicar took Snoop. "Huh," sneered Brown. "Calls himself a parson, does he? Fine parson he is. I help him find his stolen car and brings a copper and gets me nabbed. That's the fellow you ought to arrest. Steals a car and £5,000 worth of jewels. I've had "You?" snarled Snoop. "Less of it," said the constable mildly. "Keep your noise till we get to the station." They marched the two men down to the road. We'll have these two beauties in the back of the big car, said the constable. I'll drive. Jim, will you sit in with them and keep them quiet? It will be a pleasure, said Jim. He looked big enough to keep anybody quiet. Now, Reverend, will you kindly help tie our bicycles on the back so that we could get home afterwards? Thank you, sir. Now, will you follow in your car and watch out for any funny business? We shall need you at Earlsbridge Police Station too, to charge these fellows. And if you don't mind, I expect they'd like to have a look at your car as well. And so it was arranged. Belinda watched, and so did the vicar, but Snoop and Brown didn't try to escape. They sat sullenly quiet the whole way, and were handed over to the police at Earlsbridge with no trouble at all.